Hey folks, CT here back once again doing another little wrestling, little ranting, if you will. But anyway, um, first off, look in the description of my TNA Genesis review. It is up. It is on reviewersunknown.com. That's all my reviews. So hopefully check that out and check out the other guys out because I know Cartoon Hero went off with another Pokemon review. You have a couple good guys on there, so check it out. And yeah. Anyway, and hopefully y'all enjoying the Magfest videos, and there are more Magfest stuff coming, and hopefully everything works out and everything else. Hopefully y'all enjoy them. Hopefully I get more because I got some more stuff there. Believe it or not, I got actually interviewed the guy from Botchamania. I got Matthew. It's in my hard drive and everything else. I'm gonna work all that stuff out. I'm gonna bring it up there. Quite a dude, believe it or not. Really surprising how soft spoken he is. And Smoothie, and I got like a video game guy from DragonsDen.com. I will put all the stuff up hopefully by tonight, including all the swag I got from Magfest as well. So anyway, hopefully you will enjoy all that when it comes on, hopefully later tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, let's get on to my little spiel here. Anyway, has been the March to WrestleMania. It is being doing right now. It's happening right now. The Royal Rumble and the whole big thing. But there's a bit of a problem here, folks. Problem is not many main eventers have been. Right now, the WWE has not really been doing good on this main eventing. I mean, for example, who you think is defining the WWE at this point? It is basically, there's not really any guys you just feel like who's right there with The Undertaker, HBK, or Triple H, or anything else, because I got this idea from forums over at WrestleCrap forums, or anything else, the real WrestleCrap forums, the crap forums, or what have you. I'll link to that in the description, and you can read all about that. And I think something really just puts it right here is, I think that Crazy Dan said this. He says, "The much as I hate this, it's pretty true in the eyes of the casual fan." There was a fan sign posted somewhere. A fan sign someone posted in a Pix thread that reads, "No Triple H, no HBK, no Caker, no point." And which, as anti-progressive as that is probably how a hell of a lot of people think. Saying that it is without these three guys, there's no point to having WrestleMania. Which I don't believe so. I believe you can't. It is a really sad trend, though. There's no really people who actually were defining, and even with the new generation of stars, let's look at this way. Since 2005, the people who have been getting pushes were Undertaker, Triple H, Batista, Edge, Orton, and Cena. Those are the six main guys. You have like your HBKs there or anything else, but those were the main guys getting pushed. And when those guys in like 2008 and 2008 and everything else, you had Jeff Hardy there, but with the drugs and everything else, he was unreliable. I get that, but you had other people who were reasonably clean, and say, for example, CM Punk, who I felt that I know I don't want to be hot shot booking or anything else, but he had a really good definitive look about him, and it had that era of and plus of the submission moves and everything else, he's brought that like MMA type quality or something like that. Hell, he's more MMA than the whole Jarrett MMA double A expedition crap. You got guys like him. You got guys like, say, Kofi Kingston with that high flying abilities. You got Dolph Ziggler. You got Daniel Bryan and everything else. But it just seems to me that they're not really spending much time with these guys as building these guys up as they should be. There's not really much. People are just so so many people who are like, wow, I mean, there's no really people say, oh, I gotta watch these guys because not only they were good as a kids, because I grew up in that era and I respected most of Taker, Shawn Michaels, and everything else, but the reason why because they actually have a presence with the crowd, they actually have a connection. Today, I honestly believe that if they debut today, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Taker, they will be the most neutered versions of themselves. This is what happens when you have people who can't basically, they can't really bring points to, and they basically cannot let them be themselves. You have people writing themselves out like, oh, we can write this stuff for you, this, that, and the other. There hasn't really been any defining character of this. The only thing close is the Miz, but let's be real here. Does anyone really remember Mike Mizarian from the real world? Oh, when he got his championship, I got a little pub, but at the end of the day, he's not rising the ratings or something. He's not really bringing people in. Hell, the buy rates are still going down. I think it's just going to something really, uh, and everything else. It's just that people they need to start really building this next youth movement, or anything else. They need to do something. Um, I don't know what else to really say here about about how they fix it because the way they fix, I mean, they can't fix it right now. I mean, I can get like 5-10 million matches. I mean, Miz Morrison, Cena, Punk, see, Taker, Barrett, or anything else. You know that sort of thing. I mean, you can set up like 5-10 matches and things like that to really build a card, but this is something that's going to really hinder the WWE because these guys are going. Triple H is going away. Edge, I feel like he's going to be gone as well. Taker, he's going to definitely be gone by this or next year. And I don't think he's tired. I think he's probably saying, you know what, I don't want to be a part of this. Hell, he might just take the streak away. I mean, he might not he doesn't even like the streak anymore. He might see him lose it this year if he makes it at all. Um, I think honestly, even though he signed a 5-year contract, I think Kane might be like, maybe look at the other options. I think Big Show's going to be looking away for a while, and Cena Orton. I think one of those guys are going to leave because of injury-related problems. Cena with his shoulders and now neck and everything else. And Orton with this. So I honestly think one of those two main guys, Cena or Orton, the next year or two are going to retire because of injuries. And when that happens, WWE has to bring that next guy up. They're trying to do a Miz, but I think it's failing because people don't really have no connection to him yet. And it's going to take years to master that connection. It takes years to build a connection to a wrestler and everything else in this era. And people are just saying, well, we can't wait to see they to do, I honestly am imagining him doing something like Jack Swagger, when they just basically embarrassed him with the belt. And I'm worried about that with Miz. And I'm really hopeful. I'm hoping that the Miz becomes that great wrestler because the WWE needs that stuff right now. If the WWE doesn't have that main eventer right at this point, they're going to be completely and utterly screwed. Well, and that's that WWE main eventer because if they don't, they're going to be really really effed up for the next couple of years. Anyway, that's all I have to say here. Dixie dear, peace and love, and hopefully I get those interviews up. Me and the Spoonie and the Matthew up by tonight. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow. And my montage of Madcast will come hopefully soon because it's going to be a long while. But anyway, I'm not using Widow's Wigmaker anymore. I'm using this. But here it is. Sony Vegas. So hopefully things will be a lot more easier and cleaner because I've been uploading the Madcast stuff on, cutting and everything else, and it has been a lot simpler. And it has been a lot easier, and I haven't had any problems with this yet. So, but yeah, I'm still new to this, but hopefully, hopefully I don't have any more problems or anything else because Windows Movie Maker And the reason why it took me so damn long to get my Teenage Genesis review, because it just couldn't daggone convert it. It took me freaking days to get it. I had to do it on Windows Live Movie Maker to really get everything else done. And believe me, I was really focused on getting something like this. But you know what? That said, screw it. I ordered this thing on Amazon and said, this will be my permanent movie studio because I can't do Movie Maker anymore. It is too damn frustrating. But hey, if you're in a time to pinch, it will work, because it'll work. It will work. Anyway, that's all I have to say, folks. Dixie Tier. Peace and love. Hope you enjoy the stuff from MagFest. And I will be definitely going next year, by the way. And maybe I might be going to some more cons soon. Who never knows? Hey, some of the reviewers don't know. Maybe I might get invited to some. Anyway, but, I like to dream big. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Peace, love, see y'all when I see y'all. Later.